Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything Jupiter coin. You know, a lot of people are interested in Jupiter, and of course that is no secret at this point, and I know you guys are enjoying these Jupe updates. So if you want to continuously see these updates, I do want you guys to smash that like button, hit that red subscribe button, of course. But now let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the markets, guys, at this point, if you do watch my other content as well, we know that the market is absolutely booming. February of 2024 is the biggest month as of now for the year of 2024, even though the year just started. But things are looking insanely bullish. You can pretty much see across the board, we're seeing pretty much everything up on the daily time frame, and it's up almost double digits as well. And if you're looking at it on the weekly time frame, you can pretty much see this for yourself. This is carrying across the altcoin market, this momentum. But let's talk about Jupiter, because of course this update is regarding Jupiter. We're going to be talking about whether or not we have seen the bottom, and if we can see more upside in the upcoming days ahead of us, and whether or not we could see this Bitcoin momentum actually helping Jupiter in a really positive way. So if we're looking at Jupiter's price right now, currently sitting at 53 cents, up 7.4% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 3% in BTC comparative over the past 24 hours. If you're noticing its current rank, it is not ranked in the top 100 coins. It has seen a significant retracement. So of course, some of these other coins are outpacing Jupiter, but you are seeing Jupiter, also starting to make a move. It's back above 50 cents. So that is of course nice to see. Market cap currently sitting at $717.3 million, and the 24-hour trading volume also looking really good at 222.9 million. But before we go any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I want you guys to continuously look at the Jupiter volume, 524.5 million, and you can see the monthly visits, 6.6 million monthly visits, compared to its other biggest competitor on the same chain, which is Orca, which has only 867.5 million monthly, 867,500 visitors, not million, apologies on that. But you can pretty much see Jupiter is doing crazy amount of volume, and if you're pretty much taking a look at it, in the top four, two are Sol dexes, and this should really paint a picture, if it hasn't already for you, how hyped the overall DeFi and Solana ecosystem really is. This gives us a perfect indication of that. But if you're looking at this is something I want to discuss today, because of course this is really important. You can see almost 72% of the wallets have claimed their Jupiter airdrop so far, which is 718 million Jupiter claimed out of the 1 billion total. So this is of course really nice to see. We're seeing this number increasing, and this kind of gives people, the ones that are obviously thinking the allocation, as the more people claim, the potential price dump could happen. But we're almost at 72%, so these are some factors we need to keep in mind, and I think Jupiter is going to shock a lot of people. I've been quite clear on that from the beginning, and I think people will start realizing the potential Jupiter really has once it hits some key levels, especially all-time highs. We're looking at SPL tokens absolutely flying over the course of the last 3 to 4 months, and not only have they been flying, they've been getting attention from the big centralized one exchanges such as Coinbase. We saw Render get announced yesterday as well, which is huge. As of now, Jupiter is not listed on Coinbase, but I think it's a matter of time where we do see that announcement come to life as well. So if you're looking at BTC right now, Bitcoin did exactly what we were talking about, literally exactly as I was projecting. Bitcoin did make its way up to $52,000, after we broke out of that previous yearly high, which was at the beginning of the year. But, let's put this move into perspective. Continuously want to give you guys a reminder of how important it was for the price of Bitcoin to close into the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. Literally after closing into that zone, it went up 20%, and we're talking about the biggest asset in the cryptocurrency market. So that is looking, of course, really nice. But now let's take a look at the price of of Jupiter, because Jupiter is making some moves and it's worthwhile noting. So what you're starting to see is Jupiter did make its way all the way up to 56 cents, this massive wick. but we never managed to see the price actually hold above here. So there's a lot of reasons as to why these kind of moves happen. Either it's like a massive whale that comes out and does a market buy, or it's of course futures platforms as well. But what you're starting to see is momentum is definitely carrying once again. You can see, we can argue that the 47 cents was the bottom as of now. It was a double bottom, and since then, if you picked it up around that range, you are up right now about 11%. Of course, it's not crazy amounts of gains, but it's a one step at a time, of course. But now what you're starting to see is this wick that we did see, it went up all the way up to 56 cents mark. Do have several resistance around there, but if this is able to actually hold around here, so what you're starting to see is, if I were to zoom in right now, it's still too early to do technical analysis on this, but now that we're seeing this reversal, we can kind of see and paint a rough idea as to what's happening. So what you're starting to see with Jupiter is this was resistance, which of course we did come across as we were breaking towards the upside, but that exact same resistance right now is playing as a level of support, as you can pretty much see this for yourself. So it's really, really important to see the price actually hold around here. If it does, I'm very confident we will start pushing back up to this 56 cents wick. And, if it's able to clear 57 cents, I think we are on our way back up to 60 cents mark. And, once it breaks 60 cents, guys, it's just a matter of time before we start even discussing all-time high. So far, so good. I'm kind of ticked off. I'm going to be quite frank with you guys. As you guys know, I'm, one of the people that is extremely bullish on Jupiter, but again, that's my own personal opinion. I've done my due diligence and research, but I'm willing to take the risk. It's not 100% guarantee at the end of the day. It's all speculation. So you want to be doing the same thing, doing your due diligence research, see what is going on. This is where you make your own decision. No one else makes a decision for you. But what you're seeing Jupiter is it's showing a positive momentum. I personally don't like that, because as you know, I want to accumulate Jupiter even at a cheaper price. I don't care about that, because I know the long-term potential. I think it's quite high, but of course, with moves like this with Bitcoin, guys, and of course Solana holding above $108, this is going to obviously impact everything. And SPL tokens such as Jupiter, Orca, pretty much everything right now is pumping. So of course that is not a surprise to us as of now. But things are looking quite great. Like I said, you want to see the support where we're currently sitting at hold. If it's able to hold, I think we will see more upside for Jupiter in the upcoming days ahead of us. Do pay very close attention to BTC as well, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin has been pretty much killing it over the past few days. I think, of course, this resistance we're about to face is quite substantial, but if this resistance is able to break out, we can even push up to the 23.6 at $53,444. And, this is where the all-time high talks begin. But it's going to be really important how Bitcoin reacts, these next 3 to 4 days. But let me know down below what you guys think. Loving what I'm seeing here right now. Of course, what a time to be alive if you are holding crypto. But do lock in profits if you are earning crazy amounts of gains, because you never want to get greedy at the end of the day. But that is it for today's update. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.